Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Team Fortress TV's coverage of RGL's Season 4. We're going to be covering Div 2 Week 1A, Honey Bacon Club versus the Goon Squad. I am joined here on camera with Rahmed and all the way over across the pond. And then we also have Ro here joining me. Ro, how are you doing today?
I'm excellent. I've had a nice day. I passed my test, and then I instantly said, I need to have fun for the rest of this week. So I volunteered to cast tonight.
I'm glad to have you here. I think I've cast with you maybe once, and every time it's always a kind of a history lesson on like every map. So I know
I gotta put on my best Marxist pants. Run us through the rosters while we're going live.
Sure. We got over on Goon Squad, we got Hypno and Cots on the Scouts. Soldiers are going to be Demo Man's going to be Knockers, and then the Med's going to be Bonesaw. On the Honey Bacon Club, we got Kutch and Palm on the Scouts. Soldiers will be Dog and Mouse Cake. Demo Man Artist, and Med is Roster Romp. And we already got a huge bomb coming out of the Goon Squad. What are we seeing here on this mid?
See Knuckers taking stock over here on the left Tetris. A lot of them trying to come in. Mouse, the big bomb, going to get taken immediately, and Bonesaw's going to be able to navigate his way around this, trying to get some heals in. But the follow-up bomb from Dog is going to take care of the Demo Man. Medic's still a little bit low, and there's a lot of presence on the point here from the Honey Bacon Club. A little bit of damage coming in from the Good Squad. They're going to be overall overwhelming the team, and it's just up to Rasta, who's 69, nice life, making his way through the echelon. Can the help come in? Oh, the pistol is too strong from Cot.
Yeah, that was a pretty decent med by Goon Squad. I was a little worried that Honey Bacon Club was going to start wrapping them, and I kind of saw some players getting around both sides of Bonesaw, but eventually Goon Squad was able to get everybody corralled to one side and just had better DM to go ahead and get them all down. So it's going to be a mid cap, and looks like as soon as they're able to get the second cap going in the way to Goon Squad. So we are right in. We already got Med Dead, full Uber advantage inside of Goon Squad. We got a Pyro and an MG on the side of Honey Bacon, trying to play a little bit of defense, but it looks like
Walk us through the sewer lister.
Sure, I'll just right in. We are going to be heading over to the left. They just now are popping. We've got some sort bumping back after getting whipped out by the fire. They have not taken down the sentry gun yet. The sentry gun's still up. They're just kind of sitting here. They got a scout pistoling it down from the right side. Oh, what an awful, awful Uber that just did not focus anything, and not even the gun. They didn't even get the dispenser, which doesn't even attack anybody down. So I guess really good play here by. Actually, really, if anything, I would credit more to just a bad play by Goon Squad, not focusing what they needed to get that taken down. The Uber was already pretty much over with before I could even figure out what they were trying to focus on, and they were already back out. So now we're going to have a pretty nice ad, about 30% on the side of Honey Bacon Club, trying to kind of hook a their way out. Does not look like Goon Squad's going to be trying to fight it much. Yeah, it looks like they're going to be having it just for free. We have Kosh trying to get a little bit of pressure on the medic here, but looks like he's going to be shot away by Palm Witch. Palm Witch still making some effort. Ooh, we got Artist going in and getting the sticky bombs coming in and getting rid of a couple players. So it is going to be a two-player advantage and even Ubers for Honey Bacon Club. So they're just going to be pushing right in with that player advantage. Haven't got the midpoint yet, but we already have a big bomb coming out of Mouse Cake. Bouncing around top of the on top of that medic Bonesaw, all the way down to 6 health. We got the force coming out, so they're going to be coming in, trying to make something happen here. Rustin Rollins going to go ahead and pop off his Uber, so we could just have Segment go ahead and just popping around the point, trying to figure out what he can do. Meanwhile, it looks like Bacon's going to be trying to capture the point, but we have that scout trying to come in. That is Cots making a lot of effort, but they're going to be able to cap that, and it's going to be 3 down, so it's going to be still a player advantage for the side of Honey Bacon Club, so they're still standing out on bats, trying to figure out what they want to do, but it looks like they're ready to go ahead and finally fall back the Soldier, the Medic, and the Demo Man. So it's now going to be a second point here. A little bit of an Uber advantage for Goon Squad, about 20%, since they did pop first after that bomb. So now they're playing on the defense, but they do have a little bit of the Uber advantage. We have Caught on the sniper peeking over on the right side. Looks like we're going to be kind of settling down things here.
Lot to unpack from that round. The sentry was protected by the pyro by blue, and so they were able to completely shut down that Uber, convert it into a steamroll all the way here to the second point. There's now a pause of sorts underway, so we have even more time to kind of look at everything that happened there. Back at the midpoint, when they had picked up that scout kill after taking a lot of damage in the 1v1 against, I think, Pom Pom at the choke. That opening was just what they needed to scare the rest of the Goon Squad out of the vicinity. And so that follow-up bomb from Artis to get some ground, push some players out, exchange, trade forces, and all that good stuff. That's what really enabled them to, get to where they are now.
I was wondering how in the world they didn't get that sentry gun down there, but I was watching some players all the way over right, but I completely missed the pyro blasting all the rockets away. So I guess, yeah, that was a good defense there all the way back for Honey Bacon Club.
Also, who was the soldier that got the bomb? I want to say it was Dog. Was it Dog or Mouse Cake who forced the medic under the lighthouse?
I want to say, yeah, it was Mouse Cake. Mouse Cake, the one who jumped in and got Bones all the way down to 6 health. So really good, I guess, hold there for Bonesaw all the way down to just 6 health. Just really close to being able to get him to drop, but pretty good pop to go ahead and get the players all out there. And they'll be able to hold last year a little bit more successfully if they need to, since they don't have to worry about the Uber advantage going in the way of Honey Bacon Club.
If we stay here paused long enough, I guarantee you, Mr. Kotz, his charge shot will be so explosive it'll just crash through the wall.
It will just...
How long this is taking.
I would really like to see that just puncture the wall, go all the way through. Oh, that would be good. Well, I guess since we kind of jumped early into this match here, I can kind of go over a little bit about some of these teams here. I believe every single player, except for one, I forget which one off the top of my head, every single one came from Maine last season. Everybody on this side of Honey Bacon Club were all members of the Scooby Snacks, who were second place in Maine, just one division below. Everybody on our Goon Squad, they were kind of a little bit all over the place. There were a couple teams, a couple players that were part of the Family Friendly Club who won Maine division. So pretty much everybody here brand new to Div 2. Being able to see how well they can really play against each other. I guess we don't get really to see how they play against people who are, I guess, a little more established in Div 2, but we'll see how well they'll be able to do, at least play against each other, maybe get a little bit of advantage there in the league standings.
Pause finishes. Things are getting underway. A little bit of action coming out from the scouts inside of the lobbies. Kotz just trying to find that single solitary object that wants to tempt fate. A little bit of support here from the soldiers, going to try and help keep the pressure on, but no really good moves by the Kutchster. He's going to be able to take down Kotz, and then a follow-up bomb from Dog is going to get right on top of these players. The Demo Man is so low. One more rocket to secure the kill, and that's going to be very good for them, but they've lost several players amidst the spam. It's just going to be 3 up on the side of the Honey Bacon Club while the Goon Squad tries to make their way forward.
Yeah, I felt like Palm kind of fed in a little bit hard there as he was running into that last, because while they did have a pretty good spacing, Palm just jumped right into 3 players for, it seemed like, no reason, just trying to get the med. Only got like 10 health down on him, so in the end, I don't really know if that mattered. But we're going to be watching Goon Squad try to protect last here. Got a little bit of poking product coming out from some of these scouts who are trying to get on the point, but Pom Pom and Kutch are going to be able to go down pretty easily. And looks like we're going to be watching Goon Squad go ahead and push out here to second. No funny business going on the back sideline, so it's just going to be the med and the soldier on Honey Bacon running back to their midpoint, while Goon Squad go ahead and finish up the cap here on second.
Yep, that's where the pauses happened. They got everything back in order. Things are making their way through that valley. Trying to get through the spam. There's a lot coming through. Good eyes from Dog, trying to keep the spam up. A little bit of a bomb coming in from KGN, who's going to get kind of stopped short. Dog is ready to initiate. He goes for the high, the low. It's on top of the med and pops it off. There's 2 behind, wrapping through the cafe. They tried to get the medic in there too. It's a nice little heal battle versus a scout. The rest of the players are coming in though, and now the Uber comes off. This is the prime real estate for an Uber, and there's the pistol. Kutch is pulling all the stops here. 3 down and 1 more to go. It's a slightly buffed Hypno, but he won't be making it very far. A little bit of spam from Knockers, trying to slow down this assault from below, and that's looking like a really solid take back by Honey Bacon Club.
Kutch and Rasa just did incredible there. Just milking and milking and milking, waiting for that Uber to finally come out, able to get that second point there. So they are going to have an Uber advantage trying to head here into this last. So they're going to be trying to just get some real estate on this last point. But unfortunately now they're 3 players down, and we're going to be watching a some spam coming out of lobby from Goon Squad, pushing everybody back. So in the end, I think they kind of got a little bit too aggressive and lost their players. They're kind of poking through choke here, but Goon Squad's gonna be able to shut that down with some well-placed spam.
Yeah, this is the perfect time, though, for a regrouping. They've got the Uber advantage. They've got all 6 at mid because of the forward spawns, and now they're trying to make their way through the valley here. A lot of sticky spam and a little bit of pipes coming in, too. They're playing it very carefully. They want to take this as close as they can. They know the margins are so tight on these Ubers that they can potentially sneak in a kill on the enemy medic, but Bonesaw will have his in time. So now it's just we're both on our last, and let's see what we can do. Trying to get a little initiation here with a little bit of help from Kuch. So much damage on the sentry, takes it out, and Art right on top of the medic. The Ubers are exchanged on the last point. A little bit of a surf coming out from Rasta trying to escape, but they're reconvening here onto the last point. They've got all the kills they need, and they're making their way through the shutter here. Nice little play by Art, taking 2 down with a little bit of a grenade action. Looks like it's all they need to hold on to the second point. Honey Bacon Club is holding as best as they can with as little as possible.
Yeah, they just did not seem to have the best focus there, just on players and trying to get everybody down. But it looks like they'd be just trying to come in and do a dry fight. We have somebody coming over here on the on I guess Red's left side, trying to come in. We got 2 soldiers bombing in. They're able to pin the medic back down to the corner. Ooh, Med, we going down. Bonesaw. So there's no med on the side of Red. So we'll see if they want to continue with this fight. It looks like Rasta's still in. We do have a bomb coming out of Dogwitch. It is gently just KGN up. We do have knockers in. They played the point, and looks like Honey Bacon Club's going to be taking the first point here.
Really good stuff all around. I like where Honey Bacon Club is as far as their movement. It's very fluid throughout this map, and hopefully at this next mid, we can see some more of Art's pipes. I mean, he's just so artistic with them.
I like that he is a artist, witch, sandwich artist, I guess. Maybe works at Subway. Anyways, to that to the side, we have Mouse King just kind of flying all over the place. Got a little bit too high there. Doesn't do too much fall damage. He knows he can go down easily. Now we just have some more spam coming out. We do have the scouts on the side of Goon Squad getting pretty aggressive there, but not able to go ahead and get a whole lot of this stuff. But we do have Sigma able to go ahead and get down. I think that was Dog. So we do have pretty even players, and the fight is still going on. Unfortunately, looks like the soldier and the medic are going to be separated. We do have the medic to be able to just barely get away in time. About half health, but so it looks like it's going to be a mid-cap here for Artist, but it looks like the Bonesaw was not able to meet up with the player there. I believe that was the Demo Man. That could have been really, really bad for the side of Goon Squad, but it looks like Goon Squad wants to go ahead and contest at this point here. They already have their Uber coming out. They're able to get Kutchkutch down, but now it's going to be full Uber advantage. Ooh, Artist players are pretty weak on the side of Honey Bacon. They still haven't popped. They've brought 3 players. Oh, Dog's behind?
He went in completely unnoticed, and then there it is. He hits the direct still while the Uber's coming in through the valley, but there's a lot of action going on at the mid. They're going to try and race this cap, and I don't think Kutch is going to be there in time to stop it. The enemy team has pulled it off. Goon Squad is ready to reconvene at the enemy medic, who is just now walking through the choke here with his trusty partner, Pom Pom. And there it is. Sega comes in, tries to get a couple of rockets off. It's a nice little direct with a little help from Sticky Spam. It's going to be very tough for Pom to stay alive in this exchange. But Rasta will survive, and the rest of the players could not make a good decision. They decided to go for the cap instead of focusing on the medic, and now there is a very healthy, very strong combo on this midpoint, ready to hold it down while the respawns come in, and now they had the advantage to push as well. That was a very poor decision by the Goon Squad. They couldn't decide between rushing down the caps or focusing on the players who were completely isolated.
Yeah, I was wondering what they were wanting to do there. Seems like they could have had the chance to run back to that second to get it, but ultimately now they lost the midpoint and they're all the way back on their own second. So, so now it's actually going to be full Uber advantage for Honey Bacon Club. Looks like they'd be taking this in through Cafe. They're going to be running right in. Still have not popped the gun, popped the Uber yet. We do have players throwing themselves at Rasta, but Rasta has not popped yet. He still actually just got re-healed himself up to 150, so it's going to be 1 player down, but he's going to be up in 10 seconds. We'll see if they want to do anything with that slight player advantage. Now they're going to be going in through the dungeon. Still have not popped that Uber. They're just absolutely milking everything. Do have some bombs coming out. Looks like Goon's going to go ahead, and KGN's going to be able to take down Dog Witch and also Palms, and that's going to be 2-player advantage on the side of Goon Squad. Even Ubers on both sides here, and it looks like players are going to be starting to just come out here. Hypno trying to get some stuff going on here. We do have Mouse Cake able to go ahead and get the force coming out. We do have some slippery scouts coming out here. Oh, Rasta was in with Kutch here trying to make something happening on the last, but unfortunately nothing's going to happen. So now Bonesaw is going to be up. It's just going to be 4 players versus 3, but they have the medic on the side of Goon Squad, so it should be easy to go ahead and just push up. I do not think they're going to be able to do anything here, and this maybe they want to try to sack and just throw themselves at the medic, but looks like they're just going to go ahead and back out completely. Maybe just some spam in there, but nothing's going to happen. We're going to be settling things down here. Ooh, we do have the Crits Creek coming up on the side of Honey Bacon Club, so looks like, I believe, if they build right, they should be able to get this crits up faster, and then they're able to get the Uber. Maybe we can see some tricky plays coming out from Artis. Maybe they're able to get a well-placed sticky and able to get everybody down. It's going to be really close. They're going to... I don't know if they're able to get this in time. They're not building. Why are they not building? Oh, they wasted it. They could have had... They had the opportunity to, and they wasted it. Well, we'll see what happens here. As you know, Uber does beat the crits, and they're just... Oh, they just wrapped them. They went through choke. Oh no! Oh my god! Oh, he dropped down! Oh my god! Artists! They just didn't pop. They got wrapped. They went through. Oh my god! Goose Squad went through choke while Honey Bacon Club was going through Valley. Oh my god! And they didn't pop even with the crits coming out. They knew. They should have called that and popped when they're on the point. Unbelievable! It dropped to Bonesaw. That. Wow, that was an incredible play by Artis. I can't believe they were able to salvage that. That was really, really good. I guess we're kind of looking here in Cafe. We have Cots. Ooh, Cots able to go ahead and get down. Artis, who was hiding there in the cafe, is able to go ahead and hop back around. Now he's kind of hiding behind a little bit. Is he able to get anything on Mouse Cake here? He is going to get some nice, well-placed shots on Mouse Cake. Go ahead and get him down. But looks like Kutch is going to go ahead and clean up Cots. So they're going to be kind of running right in. And Bonesaw up, and they almost have Uber. I just want to go ahead and just take this. Oh, no, Knockers is going to be going down, so now they're going to have a Demo Man for about 20 seconds. If they get lucky, they should be able to go ahead and get this Uber out, maybe? No, we got... Oh, they're not in. They left him out to dry. KGN taking down Roster Ronald at 83%. Oh, man, this has just been all over the place. I can't believe they were able to go ahead and get both of them down. Oh, man, so... I guess we're going to be kind of settling down things here. Maybe we'll see Goon Squad push aggressively through this midpoint here. Wow, Kutch getting some nice sniper shots. Roller jumping in behind, see if we go down to SMG is not going to be enough. Kot's going to go ahead and take down Kutch, so I imagine things are going to go ahead and even up here a little bit, maybe slow down as we kind of wait, and we have a lot of players up. I guess we'll wait and wait for the Uber to get ready for the side of Goon Squad. Dogwitch did bomb in, but he was not able to get anything.
Yeah, that was a last-ditch effort by Dog to try and mitigate the damage that has been done in this crazy back-and-forth exchange between the two teams. And right now, KGN is on a rampage. He's been doing so much work since defending last, and now he's ready to push forward with this Uber. He's going down the left side. He's going to snipe out these little rockets, try and call things out for his team. Kutch is ready to go to top right. They want to go in with the scouts. They're going to be going in, initiating with a little bit of an ornament there. Pom Pom air blasting to his heart's content, and not a single thing can be done about this.
Oh my god, they didn't. Oh, wasted Uber. Unbelievable. Absolutely incredible job by Pom Pom there. Excuse me, Pom. Just Pom. One Pom. Maybe he does really well, we'll give him 2 Poms later, but absolutely incredible job just shutting down that Uber. Full Uber advantage on the side of Honey Bacon Club. Wow.
This has been just incredible stuff from both defending sides. They just have the ace in the hole every single time it comes down to it. But right now there's a little bit of a play coming in from the dungeon. It's a lower play. They make their way forward, easily take down the players with the Ubered Scout. But there's still one player going behind. It's Kotz who's soloing the world, but it's not going to be enough. 2 little 1-2 alley-oops, and that's the rocket into Sticky into death. And Knockers has to make his escape while the rest of the Honey Bacon Club start to prepare for their next meal.
Ooh, Goon Squad was able to go ahead and get a couple forward spawners there onto that midpoint, so they might be able to contest this a little bit more. They just even Ubers, I guess, right around about 30-40%. Looks like Yeah, Honey Baked Club's going to go ahead and just be able to come in. I think Goon Squad was just not fully prepared to go ahead and take on that defense on hold that mid, so they're going to be falling back to their second, but it's going to be relatively even. Very slight advantage for the side of Honey Baked Club, but unless they want to act real fast, there's not a whole lot they can do with it.
A lot of patience coming out from the red team. They're waiting as far back as they can for the Suber to pull up before Rasta can get it in time. And they're going to have even maneuvers, but they're all the way committed into their lobby. They don't even want to try anything else because they've lost Sega. The numbers advantage is too significant here, especially with Kotz also being down early at the choke there. Looks like the rest of the Honey Baked Club is going to be making their way in, maybe try and take advantage of this short respawn timer. But the time is running low, and the initiation from Mousecake is going to try and do something here, but it's not enough. Bonesaw is perfectly fine walking back into the resupply, getting back to full health, and now looks like Honey Baked Club are going to have to re-evaluate how they want to push this while Sega tries to go for a play.
Bonesaw's got some guts. He's gone down there pretty low. Like the one, I think, very first bomb that got done onto him from Mousecake way earlier, found, like, I believe, within like the first 10 minutes of the match, all the way down to 6 health. That time he just went down to about 50 health and still didn't drop down. We have a scout on him. Ooh, 18 health, finally popping. He gets down really low there before finally popping, so looks like they're not able to do a whole lot. They might try to go ahead and head up to second here, and looks like they are. Just only 3 players, but the Uber's going to be coming out on the side of Honey Baked Club, so they're able to just go ahead and push them right back in the lobby. Not a whole lot of players on the side of Honey Baked Club, so they are taking a lot of players down. They're able to get Bonesaw down in that exchange, so a lot of good expand. Looks like they're going to be jumping right in, trying to get point. And yeah, so it is still, they're going to be throwing themselves in. No heals still. They're able to stack the point, and that is going to be, wow, another round on the side of Honey Baked Club. Really, really good match coming back here. A lot of back and forth. Even though it's 2-0, Goon Squad is certainly putting up a fight. I definitely do not consider this match even close to being over. Granted, we still have 11 minutes in this first half and a whole second half, 30 minutes to play, but I think Goon Squad can still make a pretty good fight, and at least maybe they'll get a round or two before the half is over to even things up, or at least get a just 1 point deficit instead.
And they actually had a bit of a deficit at this mid with their demo man a little bit slow to the cuff. Knockers just now made it with the rest of the team. They didn't get punished for it, but right now there's been a full rotation for the Honey Baked Club. They've been able to reconvene on their own shack while the rest of the Goon Squad is at the enemy choke. It's just been a flip-flop of positioning, and right now it looks like the Goon Squad are at the lower end of that deal. And it looks like if Sega can't reconvene and get arrowed up here in time, no, they actually got a nice little pipe onto Bonesaw, so no heals on the side of the Goon Squad. It's going to be all of Honey Baked Club just playing their scouts as a forward position while the spam comes from behind. It's really tough to break this, and right now Sega's just going to try and initiate here. Good little rocket's going to pick up Palm at the very least with some reinforcements from Kotz, who's now making his way over with a pistol, but it's not going to be enough. He's going to get taken out here. A nice little scattergun shot from Kutch, who's now making his way forward to the choke. He's trying to find his next target, but there's no one in sight, so it looks like things have slowed down. Bonesaw is just now respawning, and the Uber advantage is just too significant. I don't see how any possible team can defend against this.
I was getting a little bit worried there how long that fight was holding on. I thought they were about to get some respawners, and Goon Squad was good to wrap that a little bit. They don't even cap second, but they're going to go ahead and Uber into last here. Maybe try to just spawn camp a little bit. I'm a little bit worried how this is going to end up. Yeah, they are trapped out of their spawn still, but it looks like, oh no, Rasa went down, so they're going to be losing their heals unless they try to play the point here. We do have a scout trying to run onto the point, get a little bit of cap time, but I just don't think it's going to be enough. Oh, nope, not quite. Dog Witch and Mousecake were trying to make a play there, and it looks like Artist is going to be just kind of stuck out here in the lobby. I don't think they see him. Like, instead of trying to play the point, looks like he's going to be just escaping. Okay, I thought he was going to be going after KGN or somebody else. Fortunately, yeah, that was... I think if Ross didn't go down there, could have played that a little bit better. I still think that would have gone on the side of Goon Squad because they didn't have second cap before they were trying to push him to last there. So as they were trying to just go ahead and hold spawn and spawn camp, you know, they have infinite health in there just to spawn cabinets. So kind of unfortunate what happened there, but ooh, Art's going to go ahead and go there in the valley. He's going to be trying to get some other spam going down there. It looks like they're finally get the force to pop out. Oh, but unfortunately, it's going to be a little bit nigh on the side of Honey Bacon Club. Ross Rollins going to be going down. Fortunately, that is the only player who's gone down so far. But we have Kutch running in on the medic there. Oh, he's able to go ahead and get down Bonesaw. And before I blink, looks like everybody's down on the side of Goon Squad. They don't even need a medic on the side of Honey Bacon Club. They're going to be taking everybody in. Goon, KGN just jumping in. Fortunately, not a good whole lot. Able to get shut out there by the shutter and die there. So, a lot of stuff happening here. A lot of just things all over the place, I gotta say. Pretty good.
Yes, and despite all of this back and forth action, somehow the Goon Squad has managed to maintain a small disadvantage rather than a large disadvantage. Honey Bacon Club is not able to capitalize on it, and unless they can rally some kind of effort here in the next 10 seconds, it's going to look like a simple and casual waiting game. But we've seen a lot of initiation from the Mouse and Dog. They know how to get in, and so does Kutch, and I think they're ready to go. They're at 85% and dishing out the buffs. It's going to be now or never.
I guess we'll see. We do have the Demo Man, Knockers, going ahead and sticking off of that right side on the side of Honey Bacon Club. Oh, it looks like they're going Uber and just ignore those stickies. Oh no, the stickies blasted them right into Goon Squad. Oh no, that was kind of unfortunate. Oh, they just blasted them all in and able to get so much spam. No, wow. Knockers, unfortunately, trying to make a good play there, just blasting everybody, maybe trying to separate everyone. They blasted them right in their own players. Oh, just a lot of good damage coming out of the side of Honey Bacon Club, just shutting down Goon Squad. That was... That was funny. That was really, really good. So 3-0 on the side of Honey Bacon Club. Let's some logs to our production man so we can get this up on the screen.
What do you see, Looster? What stands out to you aside from KGN and Artist?
Well, let's take a peek here. Threw them in the mumble for everybody. Yeah, God, Artist, Kutch and Mouse Cake doing really good. KGN, as much as we've been talking about how well he's been doing, he's gone 16-3. Artist though, 23-9 at a 363 DPM, doing just an absolute incredible job. Only player on the server above 8,000 damage overall on this match. Everybody else is just 6,000 and below. Looks like, man, poor Pom Pom is just getting shut down there on the Scout. 8 and 12 at 166 DPM. Dog's not really doing a whole lot, unfortunately, either. But yeah, because we have the entire side of Goon Squad there in the middle. But I don't know. I guess I think I just got myself confused. Yeah. Wait a minute. I'm stupid. Yeah. I guess really Artist. That's all I really have to say is just Artist. He's just doing a really good job just shutting everything down. What are you seeing, Ro?
I mean, one of the key things to look at here is Kutch. I mean, this is not unheard of, but Kutch taking 25% of the heals as a scout. Naturally, you're going to pull up those 300 DPM stats. And yeah, I think the heal distribution and the way Rasta is playing is enabling the rest of the Honey Bacon Club to perform at their peak.
Well, I guess they didn't want to look at the log very much either, because we could actually be going in right into this next midpoint slide. Let's see what we got going on our camera. Looks like they're kind of playing a little bit close to Valley. Ooh! Really, really good bomb coming out of there. I believe, who was that? Dog Witch. Able to just get a lot of damage down, able to take down Bonesaw, and everybody else was able to clean up on the side of Honey Bacon Club. So they're going to go ahead and take the point, but we have somebody behind. Who is that?
I was aware of it. Oh, but Pom can't survive. At the very least, there's a nice little trade, and they got to finish off the cap here. So that actually delayed just enough for maybe even a little bit of action here on the second point. They can make their way into lobby here and defend if they're quick. Right now, they're throwing in the spam. The stickies are there. A lot of damage coming through. It might be enough to isolate this one scout, but he's going to make the better decision and back out. Looks like the rest of the Good Squad are going to be the wiser here. Set up for last and just pull off these incredible defenses like they have before.
Got caught on the sniper, only off class on this defense. He's going to be holding in real far right here. He's going to be looking right in. Ooh, able to get 50 on Rasta. Ooh, just spooked him enough to go ahead and make him pop. Looks like Cut's not going to do a whole lot. They're going to go ahead and jump again. But looks like they're going to be, taking down player after player after player. Sigma, KGN, and Knockers all going down. So it looks like it's just going to be stacking the point and pulling the point game, and they're able to go ahead and get that point very, very quickly, all done there within 2 minutes. So now it's going to be a 4-0 lead on the side of Honey Bacon Club. We'll see if Goon Squad's able to do anything maybe a little bit different here on this mid. Judging by the logs from the first half, they only won one mid, which was the very, very first one. So everything else has gone on the side of Honey Bacon Club. So we'll see if they're able to do anything a little bit different. Or KGN already getting down Dog.
Yeah, no, Dog was trying to go for a very risky play, getting in aggressive at the choke, trying to pick up as many plays as he can. But instead, it backfired. Meanwhile, the reverses also happened because there was such a distraction. The rest of the Goon Squad has just crumbled to the remaining players who have just snuck their way in. An arrow flies across the Tetris, trying to pick up on Hypno. One more for the class. Can you do it, please? No,
there we
it's
go.
Sticky from Artist to take it down. And Kotz is on the retreat, playing his way through Cafe, maybe through the choke. Ooh, I like this little sneaky play. Kotz, can he do it? No, Rasta and the rest of the squad are making their way through the valley, so Kotz will have to try and carefully time this without getting spotted out, but we'll see what happens. No, they know it.
Oh yeah, they already hit him once. Oh, yeah, it looks like it was Mouse Cake jumping in. Kotz still kind of behind. He's going to be running around through Valley. Oh, they're pretty far in. They're all just grouped around. I just don't think a whole lot's going to be able to happen here. Kotz is kind of running in, causing a little bit of commotion behind, but if I were Honey Bacon Club, I'd just go ahead and run in. That's basically just a player behind. They are losing players, but they did take down Bonesaw, so it'd go pretty well here on the side of Honey Bacon Club, but it looks like they just lost too many players here. Oh yeah, it's just going to be Roster Ronald up. He's going to get caught out. Oh no! Oh, he got on top of the valley. Would flank there, tried to jump off and just cratered instead. Oh, you hate to see it.
Hashtag fix random fall damage. Right now, though, Kutch is trying to make a little bit of a play here. He was not quick enough to the draw to make his way over to the last point to pull off a back cap, but he is still going to be able to cause a little bit of havoc here as he makes his way to the second point. A little bit of a delay from Dog could potentially pull this off for them. If the rest of the players can also convene, Mouse making his way forward now, trying to jump across the point here. He does spot out a couple loose stragglers here at the midpoint. Kotz going to be making his way out, though, successfully, and the dispatch that went to second was able to take care of Kutch, the back capper. So now it looks like Goon Squad are finally going to get their footing here and make their way forward for potentially an Uber play when they have this 30 advantage.
But Mr. Breath, we have the crits on the side of the Honey Bacon Club.
And it's useless when the enemy team has Uber.
Yeah, but I mean, last time who was it? I think it was
Artist.
Was it Artist? Yeah, Artist just completely shut him down there and made him pop there. Ooh. We do have a soldier coming in here with that KGN. Ooh, we have Sigma coming in, and they're going to go ahead and popping out the Uber there. Ooh, this could look pretty good if they're able to get the crits out, maybe make a decent play. Crits is going to be coming out. They're going to be throwing those stickies around. They're not going to be getting a whole lot. They kind of bounced the bed back a little bit. Looks like Bonesaw was able to go ahead and get out. Not a whole lot able to get done. They're able to get KGN kind of as a consolation prize, but we have a scout running in behind. Who is that? Hypno. He's going to be running around trying to get something done. Ooh, we're able to get a nice shot there on Rostad. Not a whole lot able to get done. Oh, no. Bonesaw went down. Oh, that's, man, just a really, really scrappy DM fights going on here. Wow. Yeah, it looks like Honey Bacon Club's going to go ahead and get disabled to go ahead and take this second point here. KGN. He's going to throw a couple rockets. Not able to do anything. Yeah, that was pretty good. They still have the crits, though. Wow, it's going to be a full crits to a very low Uber on the side of Honey Bacon Club. We'll see what shenanigans they're able to go ahead and pull off here. I wonder if they are aware that the med did not die, so they're going to be going ahead and do this. They're going to be popping it out. Now, do it. No? Okay.
And now the initiation is coming from Sega, who's launched the medic into his hands and taken it down. That's the end of that crit. It's not a single casualty. This is perfect for Goon Squad. They need to start making their way forward here. But Bonesaw might be disconnected because there's a mouse play from behind. He jumps across the patio into the face and connects the two rockets to secure the kill against the medic. And now it's just Dog alive inside of the cafe trying to do a little sneaky hiding spot. But he's going to get spotted out by Kotz, and that's going to be the end of that reign. It's looking very good for the Goon Squad to turn things around in this second half. They've got 24 minutes to their name to pull up at least another round to put under their belt and see how it pulls forward. They do have the medic disadvantage, though, because Bonesaw is only just now getting to the forward spawns and starting up the heals.
Yeah, it looks like finally got somebody feeding with them. Building with that Hypno. So now it's going to be about a 30% advantage. I'm sure Honey Big Club is very aware that they did not have their med down. Goon Squad did not have their med up until just recently. So they're building pretty hard. Still about the 30% even on each side. Just kind of healing, wait and see. Nobody throwing really any spam going around. Some coming around, I think, in Valley. Looks like they're going to be pushing around here. They know they have that advantage. They're going to be pushing real hard coming in through this combo coming in through the cafe. But looks like they're getting out. They're getting out real quick. They do not. They want this Uber to go ahead and even up on each side. But Kachkach is going to take down Signa. Kachkach going to take down Knockers, but KTN's going to take down Dog Witch. Uber could be coming out on the side of a big club. But now they have the Uber hold for Goon Squad. But Honey Big Club. Yeah, you gotta go cap that midpoint. What are you doing? Push all the way in. Oh, that always drives me nuts. And Artist have to go ahead and get the segment down there. Oh, they're gonna go ahead and get the pop coming out. Oh, this is not good for Goon Squad. We have a scout behind, seeing if he would do anything. He's still forcing right behind. Ooh, they're risking kind of getting wrapped here, but I think maybe somebody will go ahead and deal with that scout behind. Ooh, maybe. What's that scout doing? Kutch jumping in from behind. He's getting a lot of good shots off. Ooh, able to get 100 damage, 130. Ooh, oh no! Pop going ahead and cleaning that up. Got him all the way down. Oh man, Kot's able to get him all the way down to no, who was it? Kutch able to get him all the way down to 12 health. Palm going ahead and cleaning that up. So now it's going to be full Uber advantage here on the side of Honey Bacon Club. Goon Squad able to go ahead and take the second point here, but I mean midpoint, excuse me. But I mean they have full Uber advantage, so they got to make some play happen. KGN taking a couple exchanges here in the cafe. He was able to go ahead and take down Dogwitch, but he went down to Palm. So now it's going to be a little bit of advantage on the side of, I guess, Honey Bacon Club. I mean they have the Uber advantage, have a little bit of player advantage, just one player, but it looks like they're going to go ahead and slow things down here.
No, they're ready for it. Let's go forward. This is the Uber coming in from lower. It's Artist walking straight up to the point. He's going to be jumping right in, throwing down the stickies, catching out the medic immediately with the shots. And the rest of the crew follows through. They get the Uber and flashed in. It's looking like just 3 players. The explosive class is trying to play this right side of the point, keeping the pressure on, but the rest of the players from the Honey Bacon Club collapse on them like a stack of pancakes and pull out the dub.
5-0 win there on the side of Honey Bacon Club. Really, really good match there. I think they did a really, really, really good job there. Artists, without even looking at the logs for the second half, absolute MVP. Goon Squad looking pretty good there, especially in that first half. You could tell that Honey Bacon Club kind of had a little bit more synergy, considering they did play together last season in Maine under the sign of Scooby Snacks. I wonder if they will accept the config so I can get the proper logs, but whatever. That's a complaint for later. So, yeah, let me go ahead and get the logs pulled up for the second half, and we can take a little peek at those.
A little peeky poo?
Just a little bit. They did exact there we go. Shout out to them.
They know.
Alright, so we got the second half logs up here on the screen right now. Oh my god, Artist with 400 DPM. Oh my god. Wow, 3 players on the side of Honey Bacon Club in the second half better DPM than the entirety of Goon Squad. Wow, that's incredible. You see those stats there. Let me go ahead and feed you the overall stats because not quite the 400 DPM coming out of the side of Artist, but still really, really good stats, especially Artist, Mouse Cake, and Kutch. We were talking about them in the first half. And they just absolutely showed up again. Pretty much almost everything was just down the same orders. DPM, kills. Really, really good plays there. Yeah. I think the logs pretty much show here just how much better that Honey Bacon Club was able to play that. They just had a really, really good job there. Just kind of looking at the heals. Heals were relatively even. 31,582 to 31,210. So only like 300 difference, which is in the terms of heals per minute, just 11, but there were 2 more Ubers and 3 crits on the side of Honey Bacon Club compared to Goon Squad. So just a lot of med deaths on the side of poor Goon Squad. But maybe they can take a little bit of advantage of that sometime in the future. Or maybe some future team can take a look that, even though that the Goon Squad med died quite a bit. Actually, yeah, died quite a bit. He did not.
Two and a half times.
Yeah. Let's see. 17 to 7. Oof. Yeah, but still about even heals. I wonder if anything, I wonder if anybody would be able to take advantage of that in the future, just be able to build a little bit better. But I guess we'll see as the matches will be going on. But I know we'll have a lot more coverage going on. But Ro, I've not had a lot of chances to let you speak. It's been kind of a one thing after another on a lot of this. Any thoughts
Yeah,
on
no,
these
I actually
logs?
wanted to cover that crits play that managed to pull off the drop, the singular drop in this match.
that's
What
so
happened
good.
was we saw the blue team, Honey Bacon Club, making their way through the valley to try and do a sneaky, sticky play, and they didn't get any intel. They did it in the blind, popped it as soon as they walked into mid, and saw that there was no one there. The wrap play had happened all the way through Cafe, and Red took all the ground they needed without Ubering. But somehow the crits was still around for the full duration. I mean, it's 8 seconds long. Of course it's going to be around. So they just casually sauntered their way over to the choke, and then just threw 2 stickies into the little room inside that lighthouse, and then boom, boom. That's the end of the Uber.
I really thought that was kind of starting to look like a beef, and then just a few really well placed stickies by Artis onto that point. Oh, just dropped everyone. So many damage numbers on my screen. You love to see it.
Yeah, that's the most satisfying moment, is when you can't even read your own damage numbers, because it's just blood
so
and
much.
gore and overlapping numbers from the HUD combat text.
Well, any final thoughts on this match? I think things went really, really well here on the side of Honey Bacon Club. I'm excited to see how they're able to do as they traverse their way up this ladder from main up to Div 2. I already got a pretty good start here at, I believe, 1-0. So, Ro, any final thoughts?
I honestly just got to give props to MVPs that weren't just the top damagers. Like KGN did this incredible play on the first defense where he airshot a bomber and then got 2 more kills as he was pushing his way forward, and then forced the medic on second, or got the kill at one of those 2. And that was what enabled the Goon Squad to have a fighting chance in that first round. So huge props to KGN, who was pulling his weight and more. But definitely Artist with the pipes. I mean, his accuracy, I don't know if we can see the stats for grenade launcher accuracy. Obviously, it's going to be very skewed 90% of the time since you're just spamming, but he hit a lot of pipes that were really contingent, really important in a lot of spots. Yeah, 26 accuracy. Not that that means much, again, because sometimes you're just spamming, but really good stuff from the Iron Bomber.
The Iron Bomber. Ooh, a lot of controversy on that this off season, huh?
Yep.
I guess we'll see what happens here going forward. But any last thoughts as we kind of wrap things up here?
That was it. I gave you my last thoughts. Shoutouts to KGN. I rarely go into a match blind and then come out saying, "Wow, this person impressed me," after they just lost 5-0.
Yeah, as much as I've been kind of sitting here just talking about how much I really like the plays coming out of Honey Bacon Club, KGN really did do an incredible job there. I'm very excited to see how he does going ahead and moving forward through the season. I know we'll be covering a lot more Div 1 and especially Div 2 matches over on this channel and Fireside. So, yeah, I guess if we can wrap things up here, Ro, any shoutouts?
Yeah, I just want to say Kotz, KGN, and Knockers clashed with Kutch and Cake, but in the end, they couldn't quite crack them.
Fair enough. Rahmed, any shoutouts you want me to relay? He says shout out to Kotz's ex-teammate. Oh, that's right. Were you part of Scooby Snacks? Is that correct? Oh, you're SFC. That's right. The champions. Very nice. Well, I'd like to give a shout out to my amateur team, Med's Dead Baby. Unfortunately, we lost today 5-0, but hey, it happens. So I guess we're going to go ahead and wrap things up here. I've been joined here by Ro on the mic and Rahmed on the camera. We're going to be probably raiding over to somebody else here as we take a look into some more action going on here around Twitch. So stick around and we'll go ahead and raid into somebody. But in the meantime, we're going to wish you all a great night. Drive safe.